Hello you beautiful people, it's LIKWID here giving you a warm welcome back or to the channel. As always, I hope you're doing well and fantastic. Now we're kicking off the week with a video about the F117, which was shot down over Serbia in 1999. Now why would I be doing a video about that, I hear you ask? Well, let's get into it. During my time in Serbia, I visited Belgrade Aeronautical Museum, which has a fantastic collection and a great variety of aircraft on display. I've already shown you a walk around of the J-22 Oral, and in Friday's video I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the museum itself. However, today's focus is purely on the F117. On display in the museum are various bits and pieces from the 1999 conflict, from parts of an F-16 which was also shot down, to the carcasses of munitions used on both sides. But the star attraction is the wing of the Nighthawk stealth fighter, the F117A. Unfortunately, at my time of visiting, the canopy was not on display, but that didn't detract from being able to get such a close look at the wing, and I couldn't resist having a touch of aviation history. The F117A, callsign Vega 31, was shot down on the 27th of March 1999 and crash landed in the village of Bujanovci, located to the west of Belgrade. With the pilot Dale Zelko ejecting from the stricken aircraft and after hiding in a drainage ditch for 8 hours, he was eventually rescued by a United States Air Force search and rescue team. Responsible for the shootdown was the 3rd Missile Battalion of the 250th Air Defence Missile Brigade, led by Commander Zoltan Dani. He had calculated that they could not turn on the radar equipment for more than 20 seconds due to the threat of anti-radiation missiles. The commander had also trained his units incredibly well, allowing them to reposition and move vital equipment in incredibly quick time in order to avoid detection, as well as training his personnel to work under the threat of being targeted by hostile aircraft. And all of this came together on the evening of March 27th, when radar units from Vojvodina had reported to command in Straževica that they were tracking an aircraft. It was at this time that Zoltan ordered the search radar to be activated, and after successfully tracking the aircraft, the fire control radar was then activated. And with that, Commander Zoltan Dani gave the launch authorization to the guidance officer, and 2 missiles were launched from an S-125 battery, codename SA-3. One of these missiles flew beyond the aircraft and missed, however, with the second missile detonating close to the F117, causing it to tumble out of control, and the aircraft was successfully shot down. At one time, the F117 Nighthawk was one of the most advanced aircraft flying in the sky. A leap forward in aviation technology with its distinctive design, shape, and its radar-absorbing skin. Created to be incredibly hard to detect by enemy radar, it was an aircraft which fascinated me as a kid, and of course as a teenager growing up as well. I read magazines, watched videotapes, and when I saw the news report that one had been shot down, I asked myself, how is that even possible? I now know how it was possible, and it didn't just happen to one F117. A second F117 was also hit. However, this aircraft was able to land after returning back to its base in Germany. And of course, the shootdown also brought about that famous poster, "Sorry, we didn't know it was invisible. Greetings from Serbia." During my visit, I had the chance to visit Straževica, which was one of the most heavily bombarded areas during the conflict. I saw the memorial which was created for the 2 soldiers who tried to repair a radar antenna during a gap in the bombing. However, during their efforts, they were killed in the next attack. It's an incredibly quiet place, and it actually has a really nice view over the city of Belgrade itself. However, I couldn't help but take a moment to reflect. It was quite a strange feeling standing in a place which was targeted so badly, and a place which I had only seen on television until now. Also, being able to look over and see where my girlfriend and her family lived puts a lot of things into perspective as well. There are still scarred buildings in the city centre which I had filmed a little bit of with my drone. However, unknown to me, I didn't realise that these were still classed as government buildings, which require permission and a permit to be filmed. So I had a little run-in with the Serbian military. Thankfully, after a few minutes chat and answering a few questions, I was free to go without any issues, and I learned my lesson for the future. So there you have it, a little story, a close-up look at the wing of the F117, and I'm hoping for my visit early next year I can get the chance to see the canopy as well, so we can follow that up with part 2 if all goes to plan. All that's left for me to say is a big thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, this is LIKWID, signing off.